Be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He was born to run the fast break. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing the ball left, dishing the ball right, making the right play at the right time, because that's what guards from Plainfield, New Jersey do. Let's see what they do on the court this evening.
It's time to hoop it up. We are ready to go. Harden. To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Kenneth Faried. Jackson.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Down low, it's Harden. Throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
George, his first effort, off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Westbrook. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Shot by George, misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Harden. For three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Leonard. Missed it. Leonard. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Westbrook with it. Leads 4. Paul George with the block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Westbrook. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Westbrook across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Leonard. Beverly. Kawhi Leonard against the former MVP. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Westbrook. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
1 free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Harden here against Harkless. Oh, had him going there for a second. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. To Harkless. Beverly. to Harkless. 4-3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Harden. From long range. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. To Harkless. Another chance. Knocked loose. That one out of bounds off a rocket, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams. Subbing in for Houston, number...
Has a chance. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
To Harkless. And the Rockets clear the board. Westbrook with the basketball. Up by 3. To Rivers. Clippers have got it. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Austin Rivers lays it in.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Fires the 3. And the rebound corralled by Westbrook. Stuffs it down with authority. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Rockets in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. George, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And he's going to the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Kenneth Faried powers it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Won't go. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Williams. Curling inside to George. Beyond the arc for 3. And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Rivers. And he buries it. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Leonard. Cashes in for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Harden. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Harden, textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's Harden, brings the ball up. Takes stock of the floor. It's Harden. James Harden, 3 for 6 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Leonard. Layup goes down. Well done.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Clippers have it. George to Leonard. George. That's off the side of the rim, no good. LA Clippers with the basketball. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mike D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups.
Substitutions, Houston.
Even to Zubats. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Russell Westbrook against Paul George. Shot from the lane won't go. And look out. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Rockets with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Tucker to Harden. Here's a chance from long range with James Harden. Muscle memory gets it to go.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Oh, Russell Westbrook, 4 out of 7.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Russ at the controls. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And the rebound taken in by George. Leonard. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Tucker matched up with Paul George. Capella to Westbrook. Fires the three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Harden has it up the floor. Going to launch beyond the arc. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Man, not again. Please, don't do him like that.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Here's Leonard for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. Capella. Gordon against George. To Harden. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Kawhi Leonard guarded by Russell Westbrook. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Time to shuffle things up. James Harden at the controls. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and James Harden knocks it down from 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving 3-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And the Rockets have the rebound. Harden with it up top. Leads 1. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. George here against P.J. Tucker. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
And the finish at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing the pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Westbrook. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Harden. Westbrook. Not getting the bounce. To Leonard. The rebound belongs to Houston. Harden with the basketball. Shot clock off as they look for a lead going into the fourth quarter. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Three quarters down, and it's deadlocked. All tied up. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
George, he engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Harden. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. And the basket good at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Harden. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George, second effort. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's in the hands of James Harden. Clippers have got it. To Leonard from long range. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Beverly to Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Clippers have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. Russell Westbrook still gets it to go down with a hand in his face.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Gordon, tough matchup against George. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Paul George. Slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Oh, who saw that coming?
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Beverly to Harkless. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Westbrook. Here's a chance from long range. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And now Houston has the basketball. Westbrook. It's good for three. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Harden in possession. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Fires the three. It's George with the rebound. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Here's Harden with the rock. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Westbrook to Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended to Leonard. For 3, that's how you defend. Harden in possession. His guys trail now by 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender.